Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is the Two Old Farts coming at you 2 weeks late in the new year. I'm Chuck.
I'm
What's your
Lou.
name? The deaf one of the old farts?
I'm the best looking of the two old farts, especially with my tooth missing.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
What a day, huh?
What a 2 weeks it's been.
Yes, it has.
We've had a lot of technology issues with the laptop. We thought we had it resolved, and then we tried again. When did we try? Last week, wasn't it?
Last week.
And it did not work. I mean, like
today, we spent a couple hours today.
And ended up doing nothing, and it worked over at Best Buy. Your laptop.
Yeah.
That's so strange.
What I don't understand, when I turn the microphone on my laptop off, everything should work.
I don't think so. Let me turn my speaker off on mine real quick and see what happens.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can? See, I can't hear you. See, when I mute I can't hear you.
Yeah, but I'm still hearing you fine.
Yeah, it's just some strangeness. Maybe it's just a freak of Riverside FM, whatever. But anyway, so we told everybody about our ongoing technological issues. And what else has been going on with you and Mom this year?
Oh, man. It's been a good start for the new year. I cracked a crown on one of my teeth. That was actually right about Christmas, but your mom was having some issues, so I didn't want to say anything. And so she got hers taken care of, but she ended up having to have two of her back teeth on the upper left pull. And she had a real bad infection, still fighting that infection, taking antibiotics and stuff like that. And then she's got to have an implant and stuff like that. And then, fortunately for mine, through the VA, and thank goodness, we served, so we earned it. They're not giving us anything, but so mine's okay. But hers is going to cost. It's already cost us $1,000, so I expect another 3 or 4 with that implant.
As I say, $1,000, you got off cheap so far, old man.
Yeah. Well, we have pretty good insurance. Of course, we pay a lot every month for it too, but it's just like everything in life. You get what you pay for. And then today I have my appointment for my hand. I have my left thumb, a lot of issues with thumb. And so I got to have surgery on that. That's going to be in February.
Really?
Could be worse.
Tell me about it, man. It just seems like it's been coming at you pretty hard this year, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. And your mom is the one I worry about. If she don't tell you when she don't feel good and all those kind of things. And she's been having some shoulder pain. And then after we went to the doctor and there's infection, and so I was doing a little Googling, and then I talked to my doctor when I went for my dental clinic, and said, yeah, that infection probably was causing the pain in her left shoulder and left arm, because it gets into the blood system. And then my hand doctor today pretty much agreed with it. In fact, he told me, he said, you need to get your dental work stuff done and have it after about 2 weeks after that's done, then we can do the operation and stuff like that. And he said, yeah, never thought about it too much. He said, but you get infections and it runs down and gets into the blood and stuff like that, and it causes other issues. So.
Yep. I remember when you had told me about Mom's dental issues this past week, which was another reason why we put off trying to record, because of Mom's issues. Brenda was telling me the exact same thing about, you got to make sure when you have infections that you go get taken care of, because it isn't just in that one spot. It can get into the blood and go throughout the body.
Yeah, she had hers like Tuesday, I guess it was. Yeah, she still has some swelling in the left cheek and stuff like that. So, but you know how us Corbetts are, we're kind of hard headed.
Kind of. A lot. We're a lot hard-headed.
That's the lesser two evil, right? It's better than crying wolf all the time.
I guess. I don't know, man. At this point, at y'all's age, I want y'all to cry wolf a little bit.
Yeah. Well, some good news you're telling me today. I'm really proud of that daughter of yours. She 4.0 this semester on Dean's List again.
Yeah, that last semester, yeah, she was on the Dean's List. She got a 4.0. Yeah, we're pretty proud of her.
That sounds like you and Brenda. But I know for a fact when we came from Georgia here, you're on the National Honor Society. And I remember conversations we're having because you said, I don't need to study. I already know what you're talking about because you're so much further ahead than the kids here. But you can't let that go.
No. I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way. It is who you run with.
Yeah, it is.
When you have smart friends, you do smart things and you make smart decisions. And when you
but your smart friends aren't fun, are they?
No, they're not fun at all. But that's what college is for. But I was trying to get it all out as soon as I could. Oh man, it's amazing what you learn as you get older. But fortunately, we can pass that wisdom on to our children and our grandchildren.
And that's what life's about. You got to teach them and share that stuff with them and help them foster that information and to make good decisions when push comes to shove. That's what counts.
Yeah, you're getting a little scratchy. Can you hear the static when you talk sometimes?
I can hear my voice sound scratchy.
No, I don't know if it's the microphone or your hearing aids in the microphone, but sometimes it'll get a little scratchy.
Yeah, it could be the hearing aids because I get a lot of feedback on them sometimes if I'm not. Sometimes when I talk or something, they don't always fit into the ear right. But I just don't understand this system. I'm about ready to throw this laptop in and go get another one.
Man, I'm going to look for another audio mixer and see if we can get some success with that because, man, we are just not having good success. The one I have, I just plugged it in and bam, boom, 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 everything's working and I can hear everything. And then one time we got yours working, you were able, with that new microphone that I got you were able to hear the trucks rumbling down the street through your headphones because the microphone was picking it up. You remember?
Yeah. I wonder if I go in and turn off the speaker to my laptop.
You did, and you couldn't hear me anymore, remember?
I mean, go into my settings.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. don't mess with nothing. Don't mess with nothing. We're 8 minutes in, and we are not going to mess with anything.
No.
Nope. I'll try to come over again sometime, and we'll mess around with it.
But I'm going to tell you, I went to Best Buy today. That lady, Veronica, she was just so nice. I went there earlier, and she said, come on back, see me. I'm going to be here. So when I got there's a line, and I said, I'm checking in. They said, we're in guest service. I said, okay, I need the Geek Squad. They said, go on over there. She said, I'll be right with you. So I'm going to have to go down tomorrow and get a Whataburger coupon or gift card for her.
Yeah, she was
nice, and they go out of the way to help you. You need to make sure you do something to help them.
I agree.
So as I was leaving, I said, "You like Whataburger?" She said, "Who doesn't?"
That's true. If you live here in Texas, you do love some Whataburger.
So, I'm glad we're able to get this on the way, and hopefully we can start doing more podcasts.
You're staticky. I don't know what's going on.
I'm going to back away from the microphone a little bit.
Okay, because, man, it got really bad. Man, I tell you what, we had some good momentum going into the new year, and we lost it, man. We lost it.
So how many people we got listening?
Let me check right now.
And I got to get back with Tiffany, and they're excited about joining our podcast so we can talk about the Disabled American Veterans Group and what they do and how they can help veterans with claims. Am I a little bit better there with pushing away from the microphone, or is it about the same?
Yeah, a little bit better. So I got the numbers up. So since the first of the year, we have not had one day where nobody listened.
Oh, that's good.
We haven't hit double digits per day, but
yeah,
we have hit a few days where there's been just one download. But there's been no day since the first where nobody did not download an episode. And we are on the verge of cracking 2,400 downloads all time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We were
so in the
last time, right?
Yeah. So we've done 103 in the last 30 days and 18 in the last 7 days. So we gotta get that momentum up. We got to start doing more social media engagement. And for those of you who don't know, while I was there over, New Year's Eve when we did the last podcast. Remember, I gave you the usernames and passwords for our social media accounts. So get into Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and start doing some stuff. And maybe set it up on maybe set it up on Microsoft Edge and have everything logged in that way. So when you go in to Edge, you can do all the social media stuff, but on Google, you can do the Riverside and your regular Gmail. That way you can keep things separate. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
I'll show you how to set all that up.
All right. Well, you know how so far. So, and I was telling that girl who remembered me, she said, because I was telling about our podcast, she said, what's the name of your podcast? And I told her, she said, oh, I remember you guys. I said, then go in and listen to us.
Well, hopefully, because everybody says they will, but they usually don't do it, man.
Yeah.
So let me go back to our numbers.
I talked to Aunt Carolyn last night. She's doing pretty good.
Push back.
And she said she listened to our last podcast. She thought it was pretty good. She liked it.
Who did?
Carolyn.
Oh, okay. Good. Nice. So let me see here. Since the 1st of January, we've had Oregon, California, Idaho, Colorado, Texas, Illinois, Tennessee, nothing in Alabama, 1 in Georgia, 5 in Florida. So, yeah, let's see. Texas, Idaho, California, Florida, Illinois, Oregon, Tennessee, Colorado, and Washington, D.C., and Georgia, and then 2 from unknown. But we had 1 download from Nigeria in the continent of Africa.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir. 1 from Nigeria. And the majority have been using, I guess, Samsung, a little bit on Apple Podcasts, a little bit on Podbean and Spotify. Those are like the sources where people have been downloading our podcast, and Pandora as well as Chrome. So yeah, we gotta work on getting our momentum back up our social media engagements. So what else is going on, old man? What's going on?
Yeah, just trying to get everything squared away and get ready for this hand surgery. It's not a big deal, but it's going to be about 6 weeks. My hand will be in a cast. But Dr. Coleman, I think I may have told you, one of his uncles, Coleman Coliseum, is named after him in Tuscaloosa.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. He's off for a lot of awards and things, recognition stuff. So I'm really pleased with that. So we just got to go do it. And he told me, he said, one of these about every other week he does one of these type of operations. So he knows what he's doing. And if that helps, that'll be some good news, because the pain in the left hand and between the back and everything else. But other than that, doing good. As Mama used to say, it's a good day. And I said, why is that, Mama? She said, I saw the sun. So long as you see the sun, you're doing okay.
Yep, you are.
So you about ready to take on some new concerts here pretty soon?
As a matter of fact, the new year is shaping up just fine. In February, so let's see. In January, Brenda and I are going to go see A Flock of Seagulls at the end of the month. And then in early February on the 3rd, there's a band called Soulfly I want to go check out. Then on the 10th, couldn't speak, is Anthrax, Black Label Society, and Exodus. And I got meet and greet VIP for Exodus. Then at the end of the month, Brenda and I are going to go see John Mellencamp. And also in that same John Mellencamp.
All right. Where are you going to see him?
I think it's at the Majestic.
Okay.
Yeah, it's at the Majestic. And then that same week, you and I are going to go and see Gene Watson.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
And then in March, it starts getting pretty heavy. But unfortunately, a lot of these are either on a Sunday or on a weeknight. So I got the Cro-Mags playing at the Paper Tiger on a Wednesday in March. Then on a Sunday, Nebula, the Atomic Bitchwax, and Duel. I've really been wanting to see the Atomic Bitchwax. They're pretty cool. Then at the end of the month, on the 31st, this is a surprise. Brenda and I got tickets to see Randall King. He's playing outdoors at Floors.
Oh, wow.
And I was able to score a table on the porch.
Oh, wow.
So we'll be covered. So I was wondering if Mom would want to come. We got a porch table, not in the back.
Who's it? Tell me again who that's going to be.
Randall King.
Okay. Now, you got to call her and talk to her. We get better results when you do that.
Okay. And then April, towards the end of the month, another punk band like the Cro-Mag. Well, the Cro-Mags are a crossover between punk and metal. And another band called Agent Orange. Then I just found out today, it was probably about 6 hours ago, it was announced the Clash of the Titans North American tour with Sepultura, Creator, and Death Angel. And that's on a Tuesday night in May. So
you got a lot of stuff coming up in.
Yeah. I'm going to spend more money on tickets again. and taking more time off too. So, yep, I already got concerts booked out till May. You need to come to a hard rock show with me sometime, and don't be scared either.
One of these days I will.
Because remember, I was not ready. I talked you into going to Judas Priest, and the next day you texted me, "No, I don't want to go to Judas Priest, man. Don't give me a ticket."
Hearing aids out and just meet you there, and we'll be all right.
I told you, Dad, the singer's damn near your age.
Just because you get old don't mean you still can't do it.
I know. That's why I was like, why are you afraid to go?
I'm not afraid to go.
Yeah, you were like, don't give me a ticket. I don't want to go. I changed my mind.
Oh, well.
Scaredy cat.
So, how's that new truck doing?
It's doing good. I like the new truck. This is my second Dodge Ram. Second one. Yeah. And it's got just like the first one.
A long time ago, we were talking about that. You were talking about another F-150 or something. And I said, you need to go look at that Dodge Ram.
I did.
But they're expensive now, right?
Yeah, you can't get a truck for a good one that's got a lot of features, good features, for under $60,000. Not brand new.
Yeah, I was reading an article today about why prices of the used cars, they're going down, and new car prices are up, and that's supply and demand and everything. Then without can they get the chips and those kind of things, and make things hard for everybody. It's all about supply and demand.
Yeah, things are tough all over. And if people haven't noticed, gas has gone back up to almost $3 a gallon here in Texas.
Yep.
I shudder to think what it is in California and Oregon and Idaho out west. You're probably paying $5 a gallon or real close to it right now.
And eggs, it's going to go up even more.
And eggs are super high. Man, it's tough out there, man. I really feel for those people that are out there. I really do.
It's hard. But we'll survive. We'll figure it out.
I hope so, man. It's getting tough. People are making some hard decisions in their budgets on which bills they're going to pay or how much money they're going to have to eat. And then I heard heating oil is like doubling up in New England, how expensive it's going to get this winter. So I said heating oil is getting expensive. It's almost doubled up in New England in winters here. Yeah, so people are going to have to like heat their homes. So what are they going to spend their money?
We keep this warm weather around a little bit. It won't be as difficult for us. Well, last one was rough.
Yeah, my hose bib out back busted again. Remember I told you?
Yep.
That was $400 to get that fixed. That's 2 times in 2 years that hose bib is frozen.
Well, the guy said the other guy put the wrong one in, didn't he? The wrong pipe or something?
He said whoever did that, it was crappy because it was like cheap thin tube copper, and he cut it out and put in PEX, that blue PEX.
Yeah.
And he did a good wrap on it and put a new copper hose fitting on it. Or not copper, brass.
Yeah.
Did I say copper?
Yeah, you said copper.
I meant to say brass. Yeah, I meant to say brass.
For cold weather.
Yeah.
But
so we'll see come the next hard freeze.
Yeah, I hope we don't have any more like we have, but I'm sure we will. One good thing about Texas, you live here long enough, next day it'll change real quick.
Yeah, so something our northern neighbors probably don't realize about Texas is why we are so worried about freezing is because our pipes don't go very deep in the ground like y'all's do. So we don't have that natural insulation of the earth because if you dig down about that deep in the dirt, you're going to hit rock out here in Texas because we're on a bunch of limestone and granite and all kinds of rocks out here. So to lay pipe, man, you got to get some big old rock cutters to get down in the ground. So that's why our pipes freeze a lot here in Texas.
But I like it. It's a good place.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, there's just a lot of good folks in the world. We just don't hear about it. A good example of this kid Hamlin from the Buffalo Bills when he got hit and almost died over. The thing is, you had the medics there real quick, but look at all the love that people are showing him, and I think the NFL kind of learned a little bit too there, and looking at some things, making some things a little bit better and stuff like that. And here's a guy that was trying to help people. $2,500 was his goal to raise. Now he's over $8 billion.
Wow,
that's pretty awesome. People. And what I read is it's not like big donors put $500,000 type thing. It was $20, $40, $50, $100 donations type thing. So that means the real people are doing things to help. And that's what's important.
That is really good.
So we just got to take care of folks. And tomorrow I'm gonna make sure I go back over and see her. I'm gonna give her a little gift card from Whataburger. That's what we need to do. We need to thank people other than just saying thank you.
Yeah.
It's just like when you and Brenda go out to eat El Daco's. You get
every Friday night.
Yeah. You get good service. and you take care of him. He's taking care of his family when you do that.
Yeah, we try to because of COVID, we really try to leave a very, very good tip for those who take the time to take care of us. And, we've established really good relationships with a lot of the servers there. I mean, like, we share, what's going on with our families because we've gotten to know each other over the last couple of years.
Yeah, and that's important in life. He gets to know you, you get to know him, you get different aspects about, because his background is totally different from yours, and he learns from you, you learn from him, and you share family experiences, and that's what life's all about. Speaking
one guy.
Tomorrow I got to go by and see Stan. He's in hospice care. One of our DAV members. Raphael called me last night. He's come down with COVID again. He's at the VA hospital at Artie Murphy being treated for COVID.
That's the third time Raphael's gotten it. And Stan, he was our sergeant at arms
on the 25th for one of our past commanders that passed away on January 3rd.
John Lombrano.
Yeah.
Man.
Time goes by, and then we lost an uncle here a few days ago. Country boy Eddie. I'm sure some of our people that may be listening, especially some of the older folks, if they're from Alabama and in that area back then, they might remember Country boy Eddie Burns when he's on radio at 5 o'clock in the morning there in Birmingham.
When did he pass?
Monday.
Oh my goodness! You didn't tell me.
I didn't think about it, but yeah, he passed Monday, and I think the service is going to be Wednesday or Thursday this week. I haven't had a chance to talk to Doyle. Well, I'm going to be able to make it down there, but
yeah. How old was Country Boy Eddie?
92.
Man, he's almost as old as your
mom. 9 years younger than your granny.
Right, but I'm saying he passed at 92 when your mom passed at 94.
Yeah. And what's sad or good, I'm not sure which way to take it, he passed away on his wife's birthday.
That is pretty sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Yeah. But he's well liked in Alabama, and he's won a lot of awards. And Tammy Wynette got her start on his show. Dolly Parton's been on his show, and a lot of other folks too.
Okay. Yeah. What's Mom telling you?
I don't know what she's trying to tell me. She's looking at her watch or doing something.
You can see me?
Yeah.
No, Mom, I can see his eyes looking up at you.
Hey, don't smile.
Yeah, turn the camera on, Mom.
Yeah, it's getting close to time. We're going to have to wrap it up here pretty quick.
Yeah, this episode, man, this has been kind of a bummer episode.
Yeah,
we've been talking about some bummer things.
You talk about get a hold of Tiffany and those guys. That'd be pretty interesting. Start getting some guests on ours. We can talk about things, and people let us know. We can figure out how to do it and get some things on and get some things going.
Yeah, and I'll make another test run with the for people to call in and see how that works. To hopefully you can hear it, and then find your old microphone and see if you can plug that into your laptop, and then the other camera. Are you using the camera right now? The
I'm using the camera right now. That's working, but
not from your laptop.
No, I'm not using the camera on the laptop.
All right, yeah. So we'll try that next time, and hopefully maybe this weekend we can get something going. Sound good?
I wonder if I mute the speaker on this.
You will. Huh? Yeah, you do it. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
I can
Hello?
hear you. Can you hear
So
me?
what did you mute? Yeah, I can hear you. So you just muted the microphone on the laptop?
Yeah. But it's still,
And what
I'm still hearing you through the laptop.
through the speakers on the laptop? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says when I hit the drop down, and I can see it says Realtek audio for your speaker.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll get together and figure this thing out. At least we know the equipment's working. We just got to figure out how to make it all come together.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get two old farts trying to do a podcast and they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Veronica was laughing at us. That's what I was telling her this afternoon. She laughed. She said, "You got it. You'll be all right."
All right, yeah, because when you called from Best Buy, I was in the middle of trying to make dinner. So I'm sure Mom wants to eat. I'll finish dinner, and then after that, I'll try to get the episode uploaded.
Yeah, she's already eating. I got to go eat. I hadn't had anything except a bowl of oatmeal this morning early.
Okay. All right, everybody. Y'all take care.
All right. We love you. Y'all have a good day out there.
All right.
All right.
The two old
Bye.
farts out. Bye.